Yes, it is Monday night. It is 10 o'clock, Monday at 10. And we are back, my friends. We are back. Oh, yeah, we are back, my friends. For those of you that are going to be listening to this one later on, some of you I know are going to listen to this as a podcast later on. If you wouldn't mind, please rate and review this particular program. Make sure you do that, my friends. And basically, it's 10 o'clock. We're just starting now. It's going to take a couple minutes for people to pop in. Hello, Twitter hero. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for coming back. You know what I'm thinking about doing? I'm thinking about basically kind of doing a little bit of a story time right in the beginning of this episode. Before I get into the meat of what I wanted to talk about. And so I'm gonna do that right now. Essentially, as I was traveling during the course of the day, and this is one of the things I really cannot stand, and I'm pretty sure you feel the same way, is when someone else does something stupid and almost gets you in trouble for doing something stupid when you did not do anything stupid. And this is what I'm talking about. Now, early today, I'm just going to the bank. No problem. I'm not trying to cause any problems. I never cause any problems. I just want to put some money into the ATM to pay a bill. That's all I want to do, right? So I put the card in, put in the digits, bloop, 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 right? Do you want to deposit? Yes, blah, blah, blah. And it asks if you want a receipt. And then I hit the button, and then the next screen, it goes, unable to print receipt. Now, under normal circumstances, if you're a normal human being and you see this, it's really not a big deal. It's not a big deal. You go, oh, I guess they don't have any receipts. Not a problem. I'll just go look at it on the phone. But in this bank at this particular time, there's an ATM to my left. And at that ATM is someone who is not as reasonable as yours truly. He's bumming. Beep, 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 beep. He already looks like he's in a bad mood. He already looks angry. Let me get this receipt, man. Let me get this receipt real quick. And I'm going to roll up out of here. Click. Unable to print receipt. Same message I got because both machines needed service. They needed their tapes put back in. They didn't have tape. They ran out. Not a problem. It happens. Not a problem. But for him, it was, in fact, a problem. How did I know it was a problem? Because instead of going, oh, I guess there's no paper in the machine, he does this. Mother jumper, you mother junkin, mother sucking, mother sucking, mother locking, mother hits the machine, bang, mother sucking, mother. People inside the bank. And keep in mind, the only people inside the bank is a couple of people because it's pandemic time. So it's not like there's any customers in there because when customers go in there, you have to have an appointment. So they're in there being very quiet because there's almost nobody in there. But now it's not quiet because there's a big man going, mother sucker, mother bang, hits the machine, mother jumper. Now the 5'6" security guard comes out. I think he's about booby high to this cat. Sir, I can assist you. How can I help you? There's no reason for this kind of language. There's no reason for you to be this upset. I'm sure we can assist you. You mother sucking, you little mother sucking, mother jumping, mother sucking, mother machine. You did it. You need to fix this mother. Sir, I cannot fix the machine. I'm just here to help out in any way. You can help me out. Now keep in mind, the guy got his money. He just doesn't have a receipt. I saw his cell phone. It was a nice cell phone, which means he could just have just checked and seen what his account was at that time. But he didn't do that. No. Mother sucking. And then comes my nightmare. I'm very quietly trying to ease out of there. I'm waiting for my card to come back out. I'm doing some other transactions. And then he turns to me, looks at me and goes, you know what I'm talking about, right, brother? And I'm not looking at him because I'm hoping if I look at the ATM and do not acknowledge him talking to me, that he will not draw me into this particular but but the more I ignore him, the more the louder he gets. Come on, brother. Elbows me on. Come on, man. He literally puts his arm behind my back and hugs me towards him like I'm his 10-year-old son, and I just scored a touchdown to win a game in middle school. Right, brother, you know what I'm talking about. And now he's drawing me into the conversation. I'm trying to calm him down. Yeah, man, it's not really that big of a deal. My ATM also does not have receipts, but it's not that big a deal. I mean, I saw your iPhone there. I'm not that I'm looking at your iPhone. I'm just saying that it's not a big deal. You could probably just, check your account. That's not the point. This mother sucker. Now, as he's talking to me, it now looks like I'm with him. I'm not with him. I look through the glass of the bank. The manager of the bank, a lovely young lady who did not see the beginning of this altercation. She just sees me literally being bear hugged by a guy, and he's literally motioning over my head with his right arm like I'm his girlfriend. This guy right here knows what I mean. No, I do not know what you mean. So the manager picks up the phone, and she picks up the phone as if she's calling the police, because you can tell the difference between when a manager of a bank is picking up the phone to handle a transaction and when they're calling the police. And I don't know how everybody else feels about this. Twitter, I don't know how you feel about this, but when somebody calls the police from a bank, the police are going to come quickly. And as far as she knows, she's probably described the big guy, the average size guy, are now hulking over her 4'1" security guard. And I take my head from under his arm, the same way a girlfriend would do if she's mad at her husband or boyfriend, and she saw him looking at the waitress's butt. I pull my hand from under him, right, and I go back to the machine. My card finally came out. It was coming out too slow. I would have been out of there already. I pulled the card out. And I'm easing out of the bank. I walk quickly out of the bank, jump into my car, the mighty Toyota Camry, and I didn't peel out, but I drove out quickly. And then I came home, and I was sitting here basically just hoping and praying, hoping and praying that I didn't get a knock on the door an hour later. Is there a Mr. S. Anthony Thomas here? There was a disturbance at the bank, and we talked to him. We have arrested his accomplice, and we are here to pick him up. I don't need that. So that is how my day started. And now I am very, very glad to be here recording this, broadcasting this live. Technically right now, it will be a podcast later. So I got Twitter Hero here. I want to ask you a question, my friend. And I don't know how old you are. I turn 52 tomorrow. 52. And I want to ask you this, and this is something that's pretty interesting. Earlier today, I saw an older couple with a kid. The kid was, I'm saying the kid's got to be maybe 8 or 9, and they're older than I am now. And at first I thought that was their grandkid. I said, oh, that's got to be their grandkid. There's no way in the world these two old folks. And after overhearing the conversation, I find out that the kid is actually their child. The kid is their child. And they're older than me. And I just wanted to know, at 52, I don't have any kids yet. Is 52 too damn old to actually start a family? Right? And for those of you listening later on, sometimes people are actually typing the chat. So if you don't hear a voice on the other end of the conversation, it's because that somebody's typing something into me. I'm just curious. Is 52 too old? Twitter Hero says no. Okay. I'm just curious about it because I had some friends that were like I said, I'll be 52 tomorrow. I had some friends that they were in their late 40s. Kids are out of the house. The kids are gone. The kids are GONE, gone, in college. and they're both good-looking people. They're in shape. Those people that are annoyingly healthy and good-looking for their age. You look at them, they tell you they're 49, but you really think they're 38. You want to slap the crap out of them. This is these two bastards. So I remember sitting at the table having dinner with them, and they're laughing and joking because now their kids are out of the house. Their kids are gone. Oh, our kids are gone. This is going to be great. They're literally laughing because now that their kids are gone, it's going to be like it was when they were in their 20s again. Oh, yeah. They can run around the house with their butts out and jump on top of each other. We can just jump on top of each other with our butts out. This is fantastic and great. They were just sitting there laughing and joking and all of that kind of crap. And that's exactly what they did. There were times I would call my friend up. Hey, man, you want to go hang out? No, man. The kid's out of the house now. I'm with wifey, bro. You know what I'm saying? Me and my wife. Yeah. So the hero goes, kids will keep you young. Well, here's what happened with these two. They literally, and I made them, I think about this as well. If I date someone close to my age, the odds of having a child are ridiculously slim. And they're close to my age. And they thought the odds of them having children, again, they already had 3, were ridiculously low, both pushing 50, So what do? Of course, they're not using birth control. They're in their mid to late 40s. Why would they need birth control? They can just jump on top of each other 24/7. They can run around the house with their butts out just like they did when they were in their 20s and jump on top of each other. Oh, let's jump on top of each other. And they jumped on top of each other like rabbits. Oh, every time. You call up the phone. You knew they were home. You drove by the house on the way home. You knew they were there. They didn't answer the phone. And I think you know why. But then something happened. If you understand what I'm saying. He gets a phone call from his wife. Bill? Yeah, what's going on, baby? We need to talk. Oh, I know we need to talk. You want to talk about you gonna come home early. We gonna take care of this business, right? No, that's not why I'm calling. Oh, something wrong at work? No, everything's fine. I'm actually at the doctor's office. You're all right, aren't you? I mean, you're not. Oh no, I'm feeling good. Okay, good. You had me scared there for a minute. So what's going on? Why are you at the doctor's office? I just want to, not just before I make any kind of announcements. I just want to let you know that we're fine. Yeah, I know we're fine. We're fine. I mean, no, we're not. We thought we were having a problem in the marriage, but we've been fine the whole time. We never had a real like that. No, that's not what I mean. Who do you mean then? We've been doing? Yes, I know. Yeah, my period was late. Yeah, but I mean, you're heading towards menopause soon, right? So, I mean, you have to understand that's normal for a woman when she gets to a certain age for her periods to be a little bit erratic. That's the beginning of, we're not spring chickens anymore. No, that's not why I'm having problems with my period. Okay, what's going on? Maybe you should, doctor? Mr. Johnson, I just want to call you right now, let you know that everything's going to be fine. We just did a little check there, and they're going to be all right. They're both nice and healthy. They? Yeah, they're both nice and healthy. What do you mean? We're going to have a baby, you dumb bastard. And that's what happened. They had a child. And they're my age now, and they have I think she's like 7 or something like that. And I watch them, and when I watch my nephews and my nieces and my cousins, I feel I can keep up with the little ones. I can keep up with my grandnephew all day. Every time he comes over, we have to play freeze ray or whatever the hell that crap is, and I have to pretend like I'm frozen. I can keep up with them, but that's a deceiving thing because now, as you keep to play with the young kids, and you think you can keep up with them, what starts to happen is you realize, yeah, you can keep up with them because they're there for the day. They're not there after 7 o'clock at night. They're not there before 11 o'clock in the morning. They come over to see Uncle S. It's 12 o'clock. They hang out. Everything's having a great time. About 6:37, they're the hell out. Right? But that's not every day, all day, meals, homework, school, play dates, them doing something stupid like carving their name into the side of the china cabinet. It's not the same thing. Oh, Twitter hero, you said kids will keep you young. Do you have kids that have kept you young? I gotta know. Or did they make you get old? Did you take up fencing because you're trying to get out of the house? Tell me the truth. Yes. Twitter hero says yes, yes. But I'm assuming. But the thing about it is, you've been fencing for a while, from what I know. So I'm assuming that fencing has kept you in pretty good shape, right? Right? He says yes, yeah. And you have kids? Yes. Oh my goodness. Now am I far off? Am I really far off? You know, because this is what I know. This is what I know, Twitter hero. Is like I said, I'm used to having children around me. And that's why I never really missed having children. Because there were always little kids around, my nieces, my nephews, my little cousins. I mean, literally truckloads of children, and they would stay at the house and we'd have great time with them. But what I do know, and I know this for a fact, is kids think you're the greatest thing in the world as the parent until they hit around 12 or 13 years old. Then all they do basically is walk up to you and go, look, mom, dad, how can I put this? I need you to feed me and then get away from me. If I need something, if I fall or break something, I'm going to call you. But other than that, I'm going to be upstairs. I'm going to be playing this video game, or I'm going to be on my phone. When you drop me off at school, please drop me off like 5 blocks away. I don't want to be seen with you. If it's possible, I would like to change my last name to another name until I'm an adult, because I don't want people to know that I know you. And right. And I remember watching my relatives get really, really upset because their kids wanted to separate from them. You know, he doesn't love me anymore. I'm like, he does love you. She does love you. But it's so nice to you. They still think you're cool. I said, they think I'm cool because I'm their uncle. The uncle is always cool. You have children, and I'm telling you, 12, 13, between 12 and 17, all they want you to do is hand them some money, give them some food, and get away from them. The uncles, me, I remain cool until they're about 19 years old. Maybe 18 or 19 years old, I'm still cool. Hey, man. The mother calls, what, mom? The dad calls, dad, what? I call, hey, uncle, ask what's going on, buddy. And then they turn 19, and all of a sudden I'm invisible too. Right? And the only time they call you, even as the uncle, even as the cool uncle, is when they want some money. And I think of kids, this is Twitter Hero says, think of kids as a long-term fitness program that is more expensive. Indeed, you get a good 11 years of being shunned, and another 20 years more they ask. Okay, yeah, exactly. They're okay with you when they get into their 20s. Bank of dad, Twitter hero says. Exactly. I'm bank of uncle. I'm telling you, this is what happened. Like say they leave, they ditch the kid, they ditch you as the parent, they dump you quickly. Right? They just drop you with a quickness, and then they come to Uncle S, right? So all of a sudden, then they get to about 20 years old. Gilkey Beldner, thanks for jumping in. Sports show. We're talking about kids and how one of the things we're talking about is kids and how they drop you, how they drop their parents when they get to a certain age. And I'm the uncle. And as the uncle, what happens with me is I'm still cool for 4 years after they drop their parents. And what Twitter Hero said was that parents are the bank of dad, right? And like I said, I'm cool for 4 years after the parent stops being cool. And this is what I'm talking about. You're sitting there, and your parent, they've completely disowned their parents. They still love them, but they've dumped them. And me, on the other hand, I'm still cool. But all of a sudden, I get a phone call. They're in college now. They just got to college. They haven't talked to me in 2 years, except on Thanksgiving when they give me that half-hearted high five. Hey, Uncle S, yeah, man, you're not cool again yet. Click. And they get the phone call. Hey, what's going on, man? Hey, Uncle S, man, what's going on? Hey, Cousin S, man. Hey, guys, what's going on? Hey, man. I'm going to get to that, Gil. Hey, man. Hey, man, what's going on, Uncle? What's going on? Hey, guys, haven't heard from you since last Thanksgiving. It's kind of interesting that you're calling me Saturday at 9:30 p.m. What's going on? Oh no, man, I just, my phone was having problems and all of that, so I just wanted to see how you were doing. Oh, you wanted to see how I was doing. Oh my goodness. That is very, very nice. Well, now that you've seen how I was doing, I just want to let you know everything's going great. And we'll talk again. No, don't hang up yet. Don't hang up yet. Don't hang up yet. I just want to thank you for all the things that you did over the years, when my mom, she had to do some training, right? Hey, cuz, me too, man. When my mom had to do some training, man, my mom had to do some training, man. You the best cousin ever, man. I call you uncle, but you really a cousin. We really cousins. I know I'm really your cousin, but you call me uncle. I get it because of the age difference. I know. So I was just saying, man. Just want to say, I want to say that I love you, man. Oh, really? You love me now? I'm new. I know you love me. Yeah, it's great, man. It's great being here at college, man. It's real good. It's like a little stressful sometimes. Got these books and everything. They cost a lot of money. See, now they're talking about money. Books and all the cost of money and everything, man. There's a lot of noise going on behind you. Is there a party? No, it's a whole bunch of us studying. So you're studying with lots of hip hop music playing in the background. Yeah, that gets the mental juices going, man. Yeah, man. No, it's really your phone sounds real good, cousin, man. What kind of phone you got? Is that you really want to know what kind of phone I have? Yeah, man. Just want to see what kind of phone you got. It's an LG. Oh, LG. That's a good phone, man. That's a good phone. Exactly, Gilkey. A good phone. you know what's coming, right? You guys both know what's coming. You got a good phone there, man. Let's get a good phone. Yeah, man. Does that phone have a lot of memory on it? So you called me at Saturday at night, 9:30 at night, to say that you love me, you wanted to check in on me, and now you want to find out what kind of phone I have, and you want to find out how much memory. Why are you asking me how much memory is on my phone? There's adequate memory on my phone. I'm just saying, if you don't have a lot of memory on your phone, then you won't be able to fit all the apps on your phone. You got a lot of apps on your phone? Yes, I do have a lot of apps on my phone. You know that I've been a comedian longer than you've been alive. I've been on, TV. I got a couple podcasts, and I do a lot of live streaming, and I'm an entertainer. So you know that I have a lot of apps on my phone. You've seen my phone. Yeah, no, just wondering because sometimes older people. See, this is where he made a mistake. He tried to do the older people thing, and he caught himself real quick because he didn't think he thought he had insulted me. But I know I'm older people, but he caught himself real quick. And the simple fact that he caught himself. That's like the Twitter hero is saying right there on the screen, the wind up, the pitch. No, I'm not saying that you're old on because uncle cousin. What I'm saying is that to me, you're not old. I'm just saying the person. I think that even a guy your age. Not that you're old. I'm saying. You're looking for your age. You're looking for age. Did I say that? What I'm saying is that do you have a lot of apps on your phone? As a matter of fact, I do. Are you going to now ask me what apps I have on my phone? Yeah, I was just curious. Were there any types of apps that you were particularly interested in knowing about? No. You got Facebook, yeah, Twitter and all that. Yes, I have that. Yeah, man, No, the app I just got just now a little while ago. What app would that be? Yeah, I just got the Cash App just now, man. You know how to work the Cash. You ever heard of the Cash App? Yes, as a matter of fact, I have heard of Cash App. From what I understand, it's an effortless way to send people money by using your phone. Is there any reason you're asking me if I have that app? No. I'm just saying, I'm just saying that why don't you just ask me what you want to ask me because I'm busy right now. Yeah, can I get $60? If he would have just called him and said, "Hey, Unc, I need $60," or "Hey, cousin," well, Uncle Cousin, "Hey, Uncle Cousin, I need $60 real quick. Can you send it to me?" I would have just said, "Yeah, sure." Right? So I sent him the money, and boop, 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 I sent him the money. He goes, "Thanks, man." And the dumbass, they're so happy to get the money that they don't even bother clicking off the phone before they start celebrating. Yeah, I got the money, man. Yeah, booze for beer, of course. Or whatever. But that's not the end of it. Because when you lend the money, me personally, when I lend money to a young one, I now know that the thing you want to do is what you want to do is you hold on to that knowledge that you gave them the money because it'll be the reason that you can get them to leave you alone. you can get them to get off your back. I like to use the money. So when they come back and ask for more money, they can go, can I borrow? You owe me $60. And they get the hell out of there. That's what I like to do to them. But this time they're slick. Now what they do is they cash app you $20 of the $60 back. Kind of like it's a setup. You know it's a setup. $20 comes back. Here's $20, man. Thank you. I'll get the rest to you. They're not going to get the rest to you. The $20 is coming back to you for one reason and one reason only. Cool points. Because within 2 weeks, they're going to ask for the money back. Yeah, remember that $20 I sent you back? Can I get that back real quick because I need something? Okay, here you go. So now they get the cool points and the $20. The life of being the cool uncle. That's what I'm saying. But I just want to know, man. I mean, let me ask you. Now, 52 tomorrow. I turn 52 tomorrow. Well, actually, 52 in about an hour and a half. And I don't have kids. And I don't know. It just seems to me that as an older guy, that's not the kind of thing you would even think about doing. You know, you could tell that you don't even feel like the same person after you hit about 50 years old. You don't feel like the same person. Well, let me get an age check on everybody here. How old are you? We get a quick age check. See if I'm the oldest bastard here. I have a feeling I might be. I don't want to be the oldest bastard here. 50 plus. Okay, good. Okay, so we got some old bastards here. That's good. Right? Because the thing is, you start to notice the changes physically. And at 50 plus, what you notice is you can still do everything you want to do. You just can't do it as many times as you want to do it. Right? You start to notice little things. Like right now, as I look at the screen to read your comments, I am aware, like under normal circumstances, I don't need glasses. Right now, I have glasses on to read this screen. That's literally for me the first sign that I'm not as young as I used to be. The first sign. But if you're in a relationship, I don't know if you guys are married or anything, whatever. If you're in a relationship, sometimes you start to realize there are other ways you realize you're not the guy you used to be. You're still an incredible guy. You still can take care of business, but you can't take care of business like you took care of business 30 years ago. Oh, I think we know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to say anything specific. I'm just going to say you can't take care of business the same way you took care of business 30 years ago. Oh, I remember being in my 20s. I remember living with women in my 20s and dating women in my teens and 20s. Oh, yeah. And I know what used to happen back then. Oh, I remember what used to happen. Oh, all day long. Oh, yeah. The good business, right? You can give your wife the good business all day long. You're a teenager, you can give your girlfriend the good business all day long. In your 20s, all day long, good business. You get into your 30s, you can give your wife or your girlfriend the good business several times a day. I remember what my record was in my 30s. 10 times in one day, the good business. Oh, yeah. 10 times in a day. Oh, yeah. I remember it like it was yesterday. I wish it was yesterday. It was not yesterday. It was yesterday the same way. It wasn't yesterday. It was yesterday. Oh, Twitter here was like, he put in 12. You know what I'm talking about, right? You remember 12 times. My record is 10, your record is 12 times in a day. Now you remember that, right? And I say I remember it like it was yesterday, but to me, and let's be honest, it's not yesterday. It's more like yesterday, like the song yesterday, right? Because I can still give the good business, but when you're in your 30s, several times a day, your record is 12, my record is 10, 30s. Then the 40s came. And all of a sudden, the double digit was down in the single digits. You get to there, it goes, now a bridge over troubled waters. You're damn right. A bridge over troubled cold waters in probably 15 years, and I ain't looking forward to it. I'm telling you right now, I'm grabbing Viagra, and I'm going to put it in a blender and drink it. I'm going to be one of those dudes when it gets to the point where I need Viagra, you know what I'm going to do? Openly take it. I'm not hiding crap, because people can only tease you if they think it bothers you. I will sit right in front of the woman. Like, say I become rich and famous and I have a young wife, and I'm not going to, some guys will hide in the bathroom and take Viagra like she can't tell. I'm going to sit right in front of her. I'm going to put the pill in my mouth and go, baby, in about 42 minutes, I'm going to give you the good deep business. Right? But the 40s, man, the 40s, you're now down to single digits. And then come the 50s, which is where I am now. Now, can I still take care of business? You're damn right. Can I still give the good deep business? You're damn right. But now the good deep business, like it was, not like in the 40s and the 30s and the 20s. No, the business is still good, but the business is only open about 3 times a day. I give any girl I'm with, any woman I'm with, I give her mealtime loving. You're getting free. Pick when you want them. My suggestion is have one before breakfast, one before lunch, and one after dinner. Because you're only getting 3 of them, and that's it. You know, they try to go, because I need them ham sandwiches. You're damn right. I'm telling you right now, the one time I was dealing with someone a lot younger than me, I didn't think anything was going to happen. I didn't take her seriously. I thought she was just, you know how young women in their late, mid-20s, they flirt with the old guy and they think it's cute. And I'm going, she's not serious, but I'm going to flirt back, whatever. I didn't think she was going to do anything. Next thing I know, old Jed's a millionaire, right? And, she had the meals, the breakfast, the lunch, the dinner, right? And now it's 12 o'clock and she want a midnight snack. There were no ham sandwiches left. The cupboard was bare, and the delivery truck was not going to arrive until the morning. She was going to have to sit on the loading dock angry. Where's that truck coming? Ain't nothing coming. Trust me, nothing's coming. Right? And get away from me. My jaw hurts, you greedy person. Get off me. Right? Right? And so and that's the part that always cracks me up, because I see guys that are with the young, because I still remember it was a friend of mine. He was I'm about to turn 52. He was a 60-year-old guy in good shape. You know what I mean? Like good shape. And he was going out with women that were so young that even other dudes were like, 24, bro, really? And just like what happened to me, I was able to make it look good. I was like, yeah, I got to get up early. Yeah, right. I was like, look, I don't want to go, look, you got your 3 meals. Get away from me. And he tried to, and he was in the 60s, like I said, good shape. And he gave her the 3 meals from what he told me. And she wanted meals 4, 5, and 6 because he was too dumb not to space them out. He gave her a breakfast, a quick brunch, and an afternoon snack. And like I said, the delivery truck was gone. Delivery truck was gone. The delivery truck was not coming back. And the tank was empty. And she wanted meals 4, 5, 6, and 7. And he literally had to make excuses because he didn't want to admit, hey, look, I'm 61 years old. That's all I got. I'll see you tomorrow. Let's just talk and crap until then. So he had to make excuses. The dude came to my house. Yeah, I got to go do some work with S. He didn't have any work to do with me. He comes over. Look, man, if she calls you, tell her that I'm working with you. And I'm sorry, I'm laughing. The thing is, I'm telling you the story, but I'm literally in my mind seeing the look on his face. He came into my house, and you ever watch one of those old movies where a guy's running, like it's like those old spy movies where the dude is walking around and he notices someone following him. Then he starts walking quickly and makes a couple of left turns, couple of right turns, and then he kind of steps into an alley and puts his back against the wall to hide from the henchmen following him. That's what it looked like. I'm going, dude, she's not here. Bang! If she calls, tell her I'm working with you. And I'm going, oh man, are you guys fighting or something? Did you have a fight? I mean, if you want to talk about it. No, man. And then he tells me what happened. He tells me what happened. He told me about the 3 meals he gave her, and that she wanted meals 4, 5, 6, and 7, and he was not capable of cooking anymore, if you understand what I'm saying. Just like with me, after the 3rd meal at the middle of the night, she wanted another snack at midnight. I told her the truck wasn't coming till tomorrow. Nothing was coming, if you understand what I'm saying. He says Domino's pizza are no longer 30 minutes or less. Well, he would have had to. Not only was Domino's not 30 minutes or less for this dude, the whole damn building got knocked down, and she was going to have to wait till they rebuilt the franchise and repaved the parking lot because it was over for this guy. And he said, man, and I'm telling. Now, let me ask you a question and be honest here. And you won't hurt my feelings if you disagree with me. I tried my best. He told me the whole story. Have you ever wanted to laugh so hard that literally the laugh was almost going to explode from inside your face? He's telling me the story, and I'm like, yeah, that's okay. You all right, man? Yeah, sure. Definitely not trying to concede. Definitely not trying to laugh hysterically in your face. Definitely not trying to. And another thing, she wanted some more, and I just couldn't do it, man. It was like, I'm like, yeah, it's just a pretty good story there, buddy. I'm going to go into the bathroom right now, but I'm just want to let you know right now that I'm laughing at something completely different. It's definitely not you I'm laughing at. I'm laughing at something completely different. Definitely not you. Oh, the perils of getting older. The perils of getting older. So here, I want to talk about one more thing before we get out of here. One more thing. Did you, and this was kind of shocking to me. Did you see, I was reading an article about Shonda Rhimes at ABC, and she left ABC, and according to the news article, they said she left ABC for Netflix because they would not give her tickets to Disneyland. That's what the story said. That's what the headline said. And people reacted to their headline. They reacted to the headline like that was a real thing. And I know that no one's going to leave a TV network because of that. As it turns out, they were treating her badly for years, according to her. And the thing with them not getting the tickets was literally the last straw. And the reason I bring that, right? Didn't see that. Yeah. So that's why she decided to go to Netflix. And that's how she got the $300 million deal. She was so mad at them. She literally, according to the article, said to her agents, listen, I'm done with these people. I'm sick of them. Get me to Netflix or you're not my agents anymore. And when I saw the news article, I knew that she was not going to leave because he didn't give her Disney tickets. I knew it was something else. And the reason I bring that up is because, like we were talking about relationships, ABC didn't know how close to getting dumped they actually were. And isn't that kind of the same thing that happens to us when we're in a relationship right before we get dumped? We have no idea we were about to get dumped. If you've ever been dumped, after you've been dumped, you now find out what you think back and you go, oh, that's why I got dumped. If you've ever seen a girlfriend, before you got married or whatever, like, she's going back to her car after she's with you. She seems like she's talking to herself. Oh no, she's talking about, how can I get rid of this bastard? I don't want to do it right now. I got to figure it out. It's never the Disney tickets, right? Your girlfriend in the past didn't dump you because she left the toilet seat up. She didn't dump you because she left socks on the floor. It was a whole bunch of things that you had done before, which is why she dropped your ass. So when I read that article, I knew for a fact that the reason that she left ABC had nothing to do specifically with the tickets. The reason she left them is because they were treating her like crap for a long period of time, and damn it, she had had enough. And I've been in relationships like that. Girl didn't even realize I was about to get rid of her. She walks in, she puts a fork down on the table. Fork on the table, that's it. Nope, stop. If you're going to be inconsiderate enough to put a fork on the table, this is definitely not the kind of relationship that I can be in. Right? I remember being 20 years old and I got dumped by a 28-year-old because I put the toilet paper in the wrong way in her bathroom. She didn't dump me because of the toilet paper. She wanted to be with some other guy who was more age appropriate for her and made more money, but that was the reason that she used. So her name was Charity. That should have been a sign. You know what? I'm not going to say her name, but ironically and hysterically, it's very, very similar to the name you just used. I'll just say the first two letters are the same and the last letter is the same. I'm not going to say her name, but that's very, very close. That's very, very close to what her name actually was. Maybe that's why I'm still single now. And I'm a serial monogamous. Maybe that's why I'm still single now. And maybe that's why I don't have any kids now, which is what I want, which was the whole idea behind doing this episode, was the simple fact that I think at this point now that I'm too damn old, and maybe I'll just adopt somebody who's 17 and a half. That's pretty stable. And then if they turn out good, I'll just take credit for it. That sounds like the best deal for me as far as I'm concerned. House training, you're damn right. Hey man, I'm gonna have to train my son to go to the bathroom. Hey son, yeah, Dad, what's going on? Yeah, you know how to go to the bathroom, don't you? Yeah, I'm gonna turn 18 in like 2 weeks. Good. Did you know what to do? Yeah, of course I do. See, that's my boy. See there? Good whole training. And that's what I wanted to talk about today. And that's what I wanted to talk about. And Twitter Hero, I want to thank you. This episode has concluded. Thank you for stopping by. And before I go, I just want to say to everybody, because I know that the majority of people that actually listen to this show, you hear it on the podcast later on. We close out with this. I just want to say to everybody listening now, thank you. To everybody listening later on at the podcast, I want to thank you. Make sure that you spread the word, share the show with your friends, rate and review the episode. Much love to you all. Thank you for the kind words. I appreciate the emails and the direct messages. Much love to you. Twitter Hero, thank you for stopping by. For everybody listening, I will be here every Monday at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It's like hanging out with everybody. Love the interaction, and I love hanging out. Much love to you all, and I will see you again. Thank you, Twitter Hero. I will see you guys all again next Monday night for the Hangout. Take care.